Now let's discuss about some of the more functions that we have in Excel. So the first one that we are going to discuss about is sum product. So what this does is it multiplies the numbers in the array and then results a sum of the total. Okay. So let's take this example. We have this tabular data here with names of students and their marks in computer, geography, and English. And each subject has a credit score attached with it. So for let's say computer it is 3, for geography it is 2, and for English it is 4. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to multiply a score with the credit. So for example, computer 80 will be multiplied by credit 3 for first student Jaya. Similarly, geography 89 will be multiplied by 2 and English 92 will be multiplied by 4. And then we'll just sum up the result for each student, and that result will be the sum product that we have. Okay, so let's see how we can do this in Excel. So let us see how we can do that. So first we'll just give a equal to symbol and we'll just type some product and hit the tab button. As soon as you do that, you will get some typo. Okay. As soon as you do that, you will get the description of the method and what to enter in between. So first you need is to give the array which you want to multiply. So let's select the first row of Jaya, and we want to multiply it with what we want to multiply with it with the credit, right? So we have to select the credit array. So these two arrays will be multiplied and the sum will be given. So let me select the credit array, and yeah, you see the value is now calculated, right? Okay. So now what we can do here is we can do the same calculation for other particular students. So either I can write the sum product again, or what I can do is I can just click and drag, so the formula will be copied everywhere. Okay. So but now you have already known that we have to multiply this arrays, every array with the credit which is constant, right? So we have already learned, we have seen this multiple times, how to handle constants. So we'll just go ahead and change the formula. Okay. So we'll um, so we see here the formula is written, we'll add dollar signs, and then this will be perfectly calculated. Okay, so I can just drag it over the particular cells and I see the values will be calculated. And even if we check a specific cell in this one, we'll see that the dollar symbol is there in the formula bar. Okay. Now let's look about another mathematical function which is rand. Rand generates random numbers between 0 and 1. Okay, and it changes every time. What I mean is if you just click on another cell, you see the value is changing. We'll just see an example as well. And this is the syntax in the third point, equal to rand, and in brackets you'll have just a empty bracket here. Okay, so let's suppose I have a situation where I have these 4 students. I want to decide whose copy or whose assignment I'll check first. Okay, so I'll generate a random number for each, and whoever has the highest random number, I'll select or check that student's assignment. Okay, so let's see how to do that. So to generate random number, we have already seen the syntax. So we'll click on any particular cell, and now let's say Jaya is the student or cell, and I'll just type equal to, and I'll type rand, which is the function that is used to generate the random numbers. Yeah, press tab and this function is added here. If I just hit enter or go to next cell, I'll see the random value generated. So you see all the random values are between 0 and 1, right? So Maya is 0.7, Yash is 0.5. Everything is between 0 and 1. Now, similar to rand, we have another function called rand between, and rand between generates random numbers between two given numbers, right? So, unlike rand, where you already always had a number between 0 and 1, right? And you cannot go beyond 1. In this rand between, you can have any range, and a random number between that range will be created. Okay, this again changes every time you go to the next cell, and the syntax is equal to rand between number 1 and number 2. This number 1 and number 2 are the ranges. Okay, so let's see how it looks. I'll create another cell, and So I have a cell for Trina, and we'll give average marks to Trina based on certain conditions. So let's see. Let's start with giving the equal to sign, and then let's type the rand between functions name, and we find rand between here. Press tab, and then we have to give a range here. So range will have, as you can see, one is bottom, one is top. These two arguments are there, so I type 60 and 100. So what it means is, the Excel will generate a random number between 60 and 100 for this cell. Now let's extend this formula to all the columns we have, and then formula will be copied and Excel will generate random number for all of them. Okay, so we had 67, 72 and 91 as the marks for Trina, right? Now let's talk about the second condition, which is changes every time. Let me click anywhere here, and you see the number changed. First computer marks were 67, now it is 78. If I click anywhere else, I give enter, yeah, and this again changes to 68, right? So these things are changing every time. These random values are changing every time. Okay, so this is a problem. And how would we solve it is something we're gonna look into right now. So what we are going to do is select this row and just right click and click on copy. Since we already have gotten the result from the formula, we don't need the formula anymore, we need the values. So we copied the values, and then again we'll do right click, we'll do paste as, and paste as has different options here, right? Like paste as formula, paste as value, paste as anything for that matter. So if we paste as formula, then formula will be retained, but what we'll do is we'll do paste as value, which is the second option. So once we do that, we'll only have the value with it, and we don't have the formula that we can validate as well. So let me paste it as value, and you can see the values here. So if I just click on, and if I see the formula bar, it doesn't have the formula, it only has the value. So we have gotten the value out of the formula. Okay, that's all I wanted to discuss about formulas. If you guys want to explore more, you can click on this formulas tab in the ribbon, and you can explore all these options here. Okay, so that's it for today. Let's meet on the other video. Thank you.